Okay. All right. So this is just the application of KPI into the warehouse. So the list below is just an example of KPI, the performance indicators that can be applied to the warehouse. So there's more than that. If you check the book, page 340, there are a lot of them. But just take some of them, and some KPI you could create it by yourself. And it doesn't have to be the same, exactly like this. Yeah. So the key performance indicator, the left column, and the right column is just description. So the first section, they talk about the cost indicator. So we want to know the performance related to the cost that the company spend. So the company make money by selling goods, but at the same time, they also cost money when they sell something, like say cost of goods sold. So cost could be like shipping cost, could be like handling, safety, security, whatever, that kind of cost involved, tax, those kind of costs too. So one of KPI we could use is the average cost per unit ship, like average shipment cost. Is it like going up or going down compared to the previous month or the previous year? So the company could do that. So how they do it, they take the total cost of warehouse operation in the warehouse. They take the warehouse total cost of warehouse operation divided by total unit shipped. And you could see the total cost per unit shipped. Warehouse as a percentage of cost goods sold, and warehouse cost as a percentage of sale. We do that too. So warehouse cost, sometimes here the description is like the cost of warehouse operation. So warehouse operation, like we spend on, I don't know, like what is the small thing sometimes they spend on the robot, sometimes they spend on the electricity, spend on the driver, or spending on like, other stuff, design, maintenance. It's all warehouse cost. So warehouse cost divided by total order shipped from the warehouse. So you could find the cost per order shipped. Something like that. Actual cost per activity. It doesn't have to be the same. So if you check the book, let me go to the book. The book open. No. Oh, I think I have to open the book. You go to page 340. Here. Use this page, have cost indicator, KPI related to production indicator, production like order pick per hour. You watch a documentary about Amazon where they're trying to push their worker to pick order or to scan as much as possible per hour. They could do that too. Hold on, I need to get the cat out of my room. Sorry. Get out of here. So in terms of Amazon, they keep pushing their worker until like the worker complaining, like working like a robot, pushing too much. So production line pick per hour, item pick per hour, pallet pick per hour, case pick per hour. So it depends on some industry. Industry they use case, Some industry like some clubs, wholesale, retailer, they use pallet pick per hour, so they want to see that too. Is the pallet pick per hour going up or going down? That's another performance indicator too. Item pick per hour. Another category of KPI is service indicator, like on-time dispatch, like on-time delivery thing, same concept here. Order fill per rate, like on-time in full first time. On-time in full first time, okay. Damage-free shipment, so we don't want a lot of damage-free. So normally the company, they report all damage-free like item, and the goal of this KPI is to to increase the damage-free shipment and reduce the damage. Paperwork accuracy, order accuracy. Sometimes people, it's human, right? Human make mistakes, so a lot of order making by mistake, so human error, something like that. If you keep scrolling down, you will see like utilization percentage, like operator hour, thing like that. Environment, safety, accident record. Like Young 24, they should have a record of how many driver that caused accident, so they should do that too. Okay, and then there's other measurement like workforce turnover, inventory day on hand. Again, we don't need them all, but if you guys need to use this kind of tool, I recommend you to go to the book, page 340, review it, and take any tool that you think is important to the company. And you have the book in PDF, so you could download it, keep it, and use it. Sometimes this book is written by the British author. It may be different from the word or the phrase that they use. It may be different from what you hear. Because in our school, we use like American English. We don't use pound or English, British English, whatever. Like this one is kind of weird too. Okay. Going back to the slide. Oh, labor question about labor. Is it in the book? Mention, right? Is it in the book? Which one?
No, sir, I asked you like is whether it's one of the warehouse costs.
Oh, labor is related to productivity, normally productivity. Yeah, you could put that labor. What do you mean in terms of labor? Give me some example.
Meaning like the one who like carry the goods from the shipment to the stock. That's labor, right?
Yeah, it's labor, but normally it falls within the productivity. Yeah, labor. If you just say only labor, look, we just learned about the smart model, right? Is it specific? Yeah, is it measurable? So it's not really measurable. Labor. What is labor? So yeah, but normally labor it falls within the productivity indicator. Like is we manage our workforce efficiently, how we're gonna improve it. So how we want to increase the shipment from the company to the customer. Like per day, normally say per day one. In Yum 24, it's like not really matter so much because they have a lot of freelance driver for them. So if someone don't do it, probably another driver will accept the services. But for other company, let's say or USPS or FedEx, whatever, so they have the truck, a specific like limited amount of truck to deliver the mail, the packages to the people. So there's system that keep track of like how much that the driver could deliver today, tomorrow, or next month, or compared to the previous month and the previous period. So yeah, they could evaluate their stuff based on that too. Like efficiency, based on their efficiency. And again, sometimes when you do it like when you trying to be more efficient, it happen a lot when people sacrifice or compromise their safety. You see in the picture, uh, some company put food panda driver that like he doesn't want to be late for delivery and he tried really fast. He drove really fast and then got into an accident. Yeah, yeah. So we don't want that too. We rather be late than compromise your safety of yourself and safety of other. Uh, Again, same thing in Amazon. One of the company when they push their worker to work really fast, work like a robot, instead of like increasing efficiency, it's like those people kind of like uh, lower their morale. You know, their morale is not high anymore because they reach the points like they feel like the company trying to exploit from them too much, and they're not enjoying their work. So it has to be in between. Efficiency and morale, it has to be in between. Sometimes if you put efficiency for too high, productivity for too high, you decrease your worker morale. So so you need to find your point where the morale and the efficiency is at like that's it's like at the optimum point. Let me give you like one example. Let's say let me draw on this one. Let's say this one is like morale, the M here, and this one efficiency E here. So the graph usually like this. If you build a graph, it usually like this. Sometimes you increase efficiency, morale is also going up too, but to the point where the efficiency keep no, sorry, this one should be M, this one should be morale, M, and this one should be efficiency. I need to redraw it, okay. So need to redraw it. Right here. Okay. Not good. Oh my god, I never use this thing it's hard to it's really hard to draw. It's harder to draw than just plot it. So the graph is like this. So this is efficiency or productivity. This is morale. You know morale is like when you are enjoying your work. If your morale is going down, like when you go to work, you're not happy and you feel like you don't want to do it or whatever thing. The same thing with class too. Classroom, the same thing. It's like sometimes when you want to increase your efficiency too much, like to the right, the worker morale is going down, and it's not really efficient when the morale is going down. Sometimes productivity is kind of like decrease too, the same thing. So if you look at the graph here, there's some study that do a survey how like they do surveys to do some study and they collect the data. So like people here they need to find the maximum point, like the efficiency you push efficiency at this level. So the morale is kind of like this level. During pandemic, maybe different. Sometimes they cut workforce or whatever, so the company may not care so much about morale, and a lot of unemployment rate happen. So they kind of like less worry about if you are not working for my company, maybe other people are willing to work. So their efficiency probably this at this level, and the morale may go down a little bit, but that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Any question? It's just like trying to explain you another perspective. Like, you just don't want to like keep pushing someone or the worker or the staff to work for you. You need to make sure they are happy to work for you. If people are happy, at the same time they are productive. But if they are happy but they're not efficient, it's not really productive too. Same thing. So it has to be happy in production and productive at the same time. Some example of warehouse KPI, like on time shipment to customer. So we measure it, normally we measure it by percentage. How do we find percentage? So we take the number of on-time delivery divided by the number of the total number of delivery, and you will find it. And you can compare to the previous month whether it's going up or going down. And you could do the same with the cost. How much does it cost to ship for this month compared to the previous month? You look at this graph, this data only in the red box here. You see the inventory this month is 826. In the previous month, it's like 785, so increased 10%. And then the shipping cost, it's going down 10%, right? We calculate the change. So the change is just like we subtract it this month by the previous month, and we divide it by this number, we find 10%. So 10% increase in inventory, but at the same time, the shipping cost is going down. Is it a good or a bad thing? So sure, it's a good thing, right? Because we bring more product to the warehouse, but the shipping cost is going down. So it indicate that the shipping cost is more efficient. Yes, this more productive and more efficient in terms of shipping. So shipping cost, what is shipping cost? Shipping cost is in this one they call metric, or in the business we could call it KPI, key performance indicators. Questions? Do we have any questions? Okay. If you have any question, let me know. If not, I will jump to the final paper really quick. I'm going to send out the guideline for the final paper to you guys, but it's not really different. It's the same thing, the same guideline. You just change the topic. So the final paper is only 2 pages. Good, fortunate for you guys. Same team, yes, same team. Unless you don't like your teammate. But I recommend you to. And it's only 2 pages. You could do by yourself too. So I don't want to read a lot of pages. Have you guys to do the same thing. Only 2 pages, but it's gonna be really strict on the format. And you have very limited amount of space. So just put information that you need, that you think that is really important. Information that is not really important, don't put it in. So 2 pages, and that doesn't include the cover page or the reference. Reference cover page is different, it doesn't count. So 2 pages, I count your writing. The picture doesn't count too, only your writing, 2 pages. So SWOT analysis of your company. You could choose your own company or any local company that you want, or the company that you present, anyone you want. It's not for the final exam, it's just the final paper of this semester. Final exam later on, we're not talking about that yet. We will talk about final exam, we talk about sometime in mid-July. It's final week preparation week. This one is just final paper. So I understand, I know you guys understand about the SWOT analysis, anything. Pretty good job on that. So now I just want you to work on the format, how to write a good paper. Good paper doesn't have to be long. It could be short, but as long as you put important information, it's really, when people see short paper, 2 pages paper, they could read it, but it's too long, and sometimes people just throw a bunch of crap, just want to increase the page number, but it doesn't really help those papers, so I don't want that. It's a group project. It's a group paper, so you work with your group. If you don't have a group, you still could work with yourself. It's only 2 pages, and with your own company too. Okay. I upload the sample paper. It's my own paper with APA style. Some students, they said, oh, maybe it's hard to find the data of the local company, and I give you some help with that. some people they want to find like they want to work on the, let's say, transportation. What do you have, like Grab also have some. You could go to their website, so the strengths. Yes, so you have three options. You could choose one of your teammates, or you could choose another company that you think is easy to find the data. And the format is the same. So on each part, like strength, you have half a page to write about it. So you need to explain what is strength. So if you go to week 12, week 12 or 13? 13, I think, week 13. And we're going to have a quiz on that too, Friday. You go to 13, week 13. Yeah.
So we will have quiz on the lecture that we had today, right, sir?
Oh, we do a quiz also cover today. Okay. So it's not a lot, just SWOT analysis. Because last time we also did a quiz on critical path, so critical path we did that. So we're not going to quiz it again. So on Friday quiz, not a lot of material, just SWOT and what we studied today, KPI. We have KPI. Easy question. So you explain what is strengths, like thing that company does well, what is weaknesses, thing that company not really good at, and they have to improve. Just one line, one sentence to explain what is strength, what is weaknesses, what is opportunity. And then after you explain the definition, and you go to your company, all right, Grab have strength. What is the strength of Grab? Okay, you go to their website, and based on your experience, you could see too. So you could go to their website, go to, I don't know, maybe Grab they have like maybe a lot of driver more than other app, or maybe their app is like user friendly, or they have a lot of promotion, or I don't know, they they operate in a lot of country like Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, in Asian country. This is also strength, like that was like the strategy. They operate in many countries. That's strength too. And the weakness is go to weakness. I'm sure you know what it is. So I just show you how to find the data, how to find what you want to present, or you could go to 7-Eleven. Okay, 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven, you could find a lot of things on their website and how many countries that they operate, where they come from, what is their revenue. Those is kind of strange. Brand name thing. So in terms of brand name, you should put how many locations that they have in one country or whatever. Yeah, I'm sure you guys understand. I just teach you guys how to find those kind of information. Do you have any question to find information about your company? If not, class dismissed. But if you do, just stick around and have question. Ask question. Okay. And the guideline should be the same. Do you need to send out another guideline like 12 time noodleman 12 font? The same thing. Just like want to make sure you focus on citation, because this time your point will be heavily based on how you cite the website or the author or the article and the reference and the format and overall. So you go to the classroom system, you will see the no, not this one. You will see the paper that I posted. Let me show you real quick about that paper. So this paper that I wrote before is follow the APA style. I uploaded to a Classroom system. I put a sample APA paper. You see it in big 14, same folder. So the running head is supposed to be like this. Page start from page 1. Let's be in detail. The effect of whatever thing, your title, and maybe the SWOT analysis you put here, your name, university, and you also note I think it's better to put this just by someone here. And then the title, the same thing, but here you don't need a running head. The word running head here, you don't need that. You just put the title in all capitalized, and for the title on your paper, start off with this title, and then you start writing. So writing, again, you explain the definition of, so first introduction to your company, maybe a few lines, and then start the next paragraph talking about strengths. Spend one or two sentences maximum, explain what is the strength, what is the weaknesses, opportunity, whatever, and then start giving example, and then don't forget citation in the end. Citation, again, it has to be within the period, not after the period, within the period. And if you have picture, you can include it, but you have to put figure 1, figure 2, and tell me what is the picture talk about, and give the source. Where did you get the picture? You could just put the website, or you go to 7-Eleven and you get the picture from their website. You just put the source like 7eleven.com or whatever. You go Google it from normally you Google you take the picture from other company or other website that do analysis on 7-Eleven income per year. So you have to put their website here too. So you take it from Wall Street Journal, you get the source from Wall Street Journal. Okay, and again, the picture doesn't count in the writing. Okay. And the last thing, your reference, it has to be in the new pages. Start on the new page and start reference. You don't know how to do reference. Let me see. For this one, when you put a reference or whatever, let's say I want to add a reference here, you click on the reference tab, insert citation, and then you add new sources. Add new sources, if you take it from the book, just the book here. If you take it from the website, just click the website here, and it will show what kind of information that you need to fill out. Any information that you don't have, let's say from the book, some book they don't have the year, or some article journal that don't have the year, so you don't need that. Yeah. And you do that, and then you click OK, then it will show up here in between. And then for the reference, for example, I want to add citation here, like reference citation, add new source from the book, like say the author is John Smith, whatever, title ABCD, year 2020, city New York, publisher Adventure Workplace here. For example, and then you click OK, and here it will show up right here, Smith 2020. Oh, make sure this one is APA, not APA, not Chicago, not MLA, APA. And you put it here, and you go to new pages, when you insert a reference, you go to the reference point, reference tab, and in the bibliography tab, you could select the drop-down menu and then click on the reference here, and it will show up here. So you don't have to type it; it will show up automatically. And make sure it's 12 Time New Roman, 12 points. Here. And if you put many resources, many reference here, let's say you put one over there, you put another, you decide to add another one over there, you just click right here and then update it, and it will update the list. If you have 3 reference, and you put like 3 citation, different citation, the reference will update it for you. It will have 3 reference down there. Okay. Any question? Okay. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me. Because this is your final paper, so I could see how much you have improved in terms of writing a paper, short paper. Okay. If not, class dismissed, and we'll see you on Friday. Don't forget to tell your friends that we have a quiz and be on time. Oh, I think I'm gonna do it using Google Survey this time, and it will be 15 minutes.